Everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story, episode 73 with me, Sid. And last episode we did a whole load of work down at the lodge, which I have teleported back up. I've only got 112, and I have a question which I want to answer next time, which is what happens if I try and teleport with a non-complete teleporterizer stone? Also, boop. That's finished. There's another thing going on here, which is that this is ready to rock and roll, and I think I want to go and grab maybe 4 of those. I think 4, maybe just 6. So that is enough to make 3 ingots of black bronze, and my axe is broke. My shovel is almost broke, and my pick is about 50% broke. So 3 black bronze tools coming up. Much of my croppage is almost ready to harvest. The onions are. Some of the parsnips are, some aren't. Most of the flax is at stage 8 of 9, so almost there, nowhere near. And carrots ready. What I do need to do is come in here and place that in, and that's ready. Oh, that's a lovely thunder effect. Or lightning effect, actually. Turnips appear to be ready. Rye is not ready. Spelt is not ready. Rye is also not ready. So we're getting to the point where we're almost ready on the crops, but not quite. Reeds all ready to be harvesterized again. Oh yeah, I can see the bear. I can just... And we have some pumpkins, which are getting close. And I'm just waiting realistically for... These are withered. I don't know whether we're going to get any more off of this or not. I mean, this is a pretty pathetic crop, to be honest. We'll only end up with 1 pumpkin off of it, which seems a little bit low. However, I need, I think it was 34 glass. So I need to make more of the hoofers, more of the glass blocks, more of the, oh, hello lightning, more of the bloomery blocks, which that is correct, exactly how you work. You have to break them and you get so many bricks back, but you don't get them all. You know, which, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but I suppose that is how bloomeries work. I've watched enough videos on ancient techniques and technologies that, you know, that is how bloomeries work. So, oh, hello, give me that. We're going to get you, and you, and you. And I love how that instantly cools. It's like bang, yeah, I'm cool. Right, and then I've got tin bronze or busy bronze. Now bismuth bronze is the good one, tin bronze is not so hot, so we will take our coal, we're going to heat you up. And I'm going to make myself another scythe, because the one thing I do need is more grass. I need a lot of grass because I need to make more thatch, as well as making up the bricks, which I'll need to do. Too many things to kind of juggle. But this is good because it keeps this series ticking. Now, my initiative, my feeling, my gut feeling for 118 was kind of justified, because 118.1 is now 118.3. So I would like to I'd like to get to the point where 118 has stabilised out a little bit. Vintage Story is actually very, very good for its stability, as best I can tell, between versions. I've certainly, when we've kind of come up on this version, I've never really had any significant issues, so that's all good. But I do like to let things bed in. Early adoption is great when you are not doing something that is utterly critical, but of course it can quite easily go. Now, I don't want a falc's head, I want a scythe head. Okay. Damn it, I always do that. Every single bloody time. Bonk, 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 bonk. It's a technical blacksmithing term. Bonk. Honest, you just ask any blacksmiths. Anyway, I'm going to get this done. Oh, I thought that was someone in the door. It's not. It's the cat. I've got. So I bought one of the. It's one of these little woven basket things, which is commonly used at the moment by people as a kind of a weird woven baskety plant pot thing where you put your you put your plants into, obviously, because it's a plant pot. And I thought they were ideal because they're quite big, spacious on the inside, but they've got that kind of little enclosed space vibe going on that cats love. And she's currently in it, and I can hear it rattling around as she's sharpening her claws on the bottom. It's going to be a wreck within, a few days, but it was only a couple of quid, it wasn't expensive. So I can't see. I've spent far too much over the years on expensive cat beds and dog beds, and the cats and dogs have proven to me that they are fickle critters. They are no better than children, and that you buy them an expensive item and they are far more likely to play with the box than with the item, or sleep in the boxes in the case of a cat. So yeah, that's the thing. What time are we at? I'm going to go get some sleep, and we'll continue this in the morning. Back in a bit. Okay, it is the next morning. I have started off by making myself a massive great batch of these fire bricks, and it was suggested in the comments that they thought you could stack these more than 6 to a... Oh, you can. That's interesting. Okay, so I presume I can do these 12 to a thing. That's fine. Those are that. Gonna need some grass, so might as well go and use me new toy to start off with. At least with it being a decent level of bronze, the tool should last a while. So how much we got there? 14. I think I probably need one more. I can never remember how much you need of everything, and I'm probably going to need some more sticks and all, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let me start off with you. Could only fire up to 12 at once. Okay, that's fine. I can still to need more grass on for this then, I think. Yes, I'm definitely going to need more. Right, and then we're going to need to put the stickage and then the peat on top. It doesn't have to be peat, obviously, it could be logs, but might as well use the peat, seeing as I've got it. And I shall just go and grab myself a little more grass. Suppose I should do both. Get the double bubble out of it, eh? That's 18. That should be enough. Get those cooking, then I can get the bloomeries going, and while that's all working, I can be working on the other bits and pieces that I need for my lodge to get myself there. I mean, this is not, I don't know how many bloomeries we're going to, how many grass I'm going to get out of this, but you know, how many glass, not grass. Wow. Wow, that really just hammers through my sticks as well, doesn't it? Okay. Now again, I can do something about that. I can come over to a tree and I can chop the... Oh! I don't think I was... Got 8 hours and 20. That's interesting. Well, I've still got time to do that. That's handy though. But I'm sure I wasn't due a temporal storm that fast, was I? Seems a little premature. Oh no, shears. Not a scythe, which would make absolute sense. A scythe would make no sense as a tool for trees. Crops, yes. Grass, absolutely. Trees, not so much. Well, I've got another temporal storm to go through. It's only a medium, but that's fine. I did really well out of the last medium, so I think what we shall do is we'll let me just try and get this lot off, because I want to swap out and be at least a little bit better armoured. Boop, 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 boop. That's that. Those apples should be enough in the way of food. Shears, that's what I needed. Right. Again, no point wasting time. But at least the temporal storm is happening during the daytime, so I'm going to go and shear myself a few leaves, get myself a few more sticks, get those pit kilns going so I can build the bloomeries to make the glass to work on the Whatsmajigger Hooferator, the lodge. But I'm going to keep my eye on the clock and be ready for pardon me. Don't seem to be getting much in the way of sticks, do I? Four. That was a bit pathetic. Ah, there was a whole load of stickage there. That's more like it. The other thing is this might expose a little bit of resin close to the house. Not a huge amount though, and that's probably enough stick. Let's go and get those pit kilns on. The sooner we get those, they can at least be cooking while the temporal storm's doing its thing in 6.5 hours time. Okay, I'll get that done. Be back in a moment. Alright, so I've done a bit of harvesting of grass, and I have to say my rant about durability is still the thing. Just because I made that bronze scythe, I've nearly used 2/3 of it in the space of about 3 hours, and I genuinely do believe that a bronze scythe, even a primitive bronze scythe, would last years with care from its owner, not ours. Yes, it would blunt faster, yes, it would require regular sharpening, but I think the durability on these tools is way too low. You know, you are quite literally, I've made one of those before and it's gone within an afternoon's chopping trees down, and that is, it's just too fast for my thing. So I'll probably have to look at that when I come to do my next playthrough to see whether I want to increase the durability of everything, if it's even possible to do so. But that temporal storm is almost on us. I'm not going to subject you to the horror that is the wavy screen of nausea. I'm going to see how many temporal gears I can get this time around, and yeah, I'm also just going to do a quick sweep of the area, make sure all of my anti-spawn stones are down. They are. Good. Right, well, I will see you after the nausea fest. Well, the storm is over. I'm just dealing with the last of the drifters. I did get, there's another double header there, and that, there you go, there's our third temporal gear out of this one, plus some more gears. The deep drifter, probably not going to give me much, if anything. The corrupt drifter is not brilliant, but there was a tainted drifter who had nothing either. However, my bronze spears are looking like they've seen better days. 3 temporal gears, that's another 3 warp stones, which, well, they're not warp stones. I thought I heard somebody. Nope, don't want to do that. Took a couple of hits from I think one was from a double header, because he virtually halved my health. Yeah, not a lot. See, the loot could do with being a little bit better, I think, on these guys too. Just personally feel that it's a little bit light. Now, how brave am I feeling? Not very, but let's not let that stop us, eh? Run! Oh yeah, good call. At least I know they can't warp in and spawn in this space now, so close the door. 15 finish my berries because, you know, vitamins are important. Sleep the night off. We'll change my armour up in a minute, and yeah, that was worthwhile. I mean, in theory, I could create another runestone and have a even further south teleport if I wanted. However, let's pop those away. They don't stack together, do they? Okay. That's why I have the problem with them. Although, yeah, I'm just gonna. The other one's just gonna have to go in there for now. They can go away in there. Have a look around. Hopefully any unpleasantness has buggered off. Nice and windy. And we can go and have a look at our pit kilns and see how they're going, and then we can set that off and running. Oh, I was going to change my armour as well, wasn't I? Yes, that's what I was going to do. I can put that away as well. We'll do this in a minute. I just need to... It's quite awkward to use this armour stand. But I'm not going to grumble. I've been grumbling too much. As I say, the durability is my biggest grumble, and I think it will remain my biggest grumble. But until I throw my bowl on the floor. And job is a good one. Yeah, I mean, you know, we should not have gone through that much durability on our scythe in an afternoon. That appears to be good. So I am fairly confident I think it was 12 pieces of quartz in the bloomery. Let's have a look. So the bloomery base was that, and the bloomery chimney was that. So that's one bloomery. Sorry, I'll not do the count. That makes two bloomeries. No, stop it. Come on. And then we're going to do that and that. Now, if I remember rightly, apart from the lightning storm that is going on, this was quite expensive for coal as well, but that's fine. Add smeltable times 5, add fuel. So first things first, we need quartz. Not clear quartz. Ordinary quartz. And we can add quite a lot of chunks of quartz, 24. So I'm going to need more quartz. It didn't make 20. I think it made 12, didn't it? So yeah, that's quartz. I need lots and lots of glass. Lots of glass. Loads of glass. Put that away. And boop. That's all good. Then we need the fuels. Now I know where I can get plenty of fuel because there's loads of coal in the desert. So we'll take coal. 6. That's actually surprisingly cheap then in terms of coal, isn't it? Boop. Put a lid on it. Chimney, but lid. The same. Hello. And go ignite. 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 And I'm definitely going to have enough bloomery left over from all of this bricks when I break them to make at least 1, maybe 2. So, you know, that's going to be a bonus should I need it. Right, so the next thing is continue getting grass, because that's my the next thing I need. And well, I'm just going to be passing time while I get the glass I need to continue on with the build. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. And just like that, we're down to a durability of 3. Now with a durability of 3, actually I can do that, can't I? We've done just under with a full brand new bronze scythe. We have managed to do just under a stack and a half. I don't know why that didn't work. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2 per. A stack and a half of hay or thatch, you know, depending on what you want. And that really isn't a lot. You know, I mean, if that is bales, that really is not a significant amount of baleage. So, yeah, I think, I genuinely do think that the durability is skewed now, and I get the rationale behind durability. I get the rationale with the idea of tools wearing out, because if tools never wear out, then, you know, you've got nothing. You don't have to go mining. You could get yourself to bronze and just spend the rest of your time working on bronze tools. I'm going to keep that bit. That should hopefully be enough there. But if you have too lower durability, the resource grind becomes very, very real. Sufficient that I think it's an issue. And anyway, there's not much else I can do while I just need to wait for these, and they will take as long as they take. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we slept the night. well, not quite away, but almost away, and the I think will be plenty adequate for this, and that's already I think 8 plus 4 is 12. We've got 2 pit kilns out of that. That's excellent. Not pit kilns, bloomeries, that's the word I was looking for. And I have got a few other bits and pieces with me. I'm going to put my bloomery bricks away. Got all of that, got everything else, so I think we need to go and use bonk, and here we are. Lovely. Right, so let's go and have a quick peek on the roof, see what that monstrosity does need to go, but seems reasonably tranquil. Famous last words. And we know that might be another structure down there, you know. It could just be a hill as well, but it might be a structure. Doesn't look like, my feeling is not, actually. There's a little structure there, though. Let's just use the map to scout the area. We are coming into autumn, so we know there's one of those big structures over there. I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm not sure either whether that's desert or I think so. That might be a good source of coal, but that looks like a structure there and there. Of course, we have got a slight problem of bear, but you know, let's not let that stop us, eh? Anyway, we have got what we need to continue on working on this roof, and I'm going to start off straight away by doing that. That will give me a whole bunch of stuff with which I can come down here, grab you. What did I do? I can't remember now. I did them facing outwards. So let's see what we can achieve with that material, seeing as we've already pointed out that that material cost was oh, that's not right. That's not going to help me either. Was excessive in terms of just getting the grass. You know, required an entire durability worth of scythage just to get enough grass to yeah, to even have a chance of getting enough roof for this structure, which I'm not 100% convinced we'll even get it out of this. So, oh damn it, I lost that. But first things first, we need to place these in. So let me just get this laid out and ready, and I shall be back in a moment. Well, it's got to be said, it doesn't go a long way. I have a few ideas that I want to entertain, though. One is I want to bring this beam down a whole point, down a whole block. I just think it's a little bit too high up. So we're going to bring that down, and similarly over probably we'll bring all of them down. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put the mezzanine in, because I am going to have a mezzanine floor, I decided. But we need so much more grass. I need basically the same again. Not quite. I mean, that's a slight over-exaggeration, but only by a very, very small amount. And I've got a log I've not picked up. So that brings that down. And my thoughts kind of erred along the lines of walnut slab. Just grab a whole load of those, make those like as so. Don't think I had any more slabbage, did I? And then we can grab those and bring that kind of along here. I do need to get some decent light sources over here as well, so I'll need to make some lanterns at some point, I suspect. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to need more walnut anyway, because that's the end of that. Oh, my food is absolutely critical. That's what happens when you get wrapped up in building. You fail to spot the immediate. Luckily, I have a lot of apples. It's only 6 o'clock at night, but autumn's coming in, so I think that my thoughts here actually also kind of are down. I have. I'm going to need to do this from the outside, which is a little bit risky, so I will sleep, I think. I'd rather it be dark in the morning than dark at night. That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. And I should also be ready just in case, because I'm not entirely sure how. Oh my god, look at the darkness here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this is. Oops, hello. How this is going to work out from a point of view of spawnability, but it's very early in the morning. It's not actually a good quality bed, which is part of the reasoning behind that. But that's fine. We can continue on with this and get a little bit further here. I've still got some plain glass slabbage there, and I think I've actually got a little bit left in, but you can see I've still got all of that to do, and I obviously need one to fill this in as well, but I'll probably borrow one of those to fill that in, because I'm going to put this floor in and everything will be good there. And I think I'm going to actually bring the floor right across to here, so I will probably swap those out with things. I'm just going to put one of those down temporarily. Yeah, let me grab that. I've got my saw, so we'll do this proper, and we'll do this proper as well. I can hear you, but definitely need to get some proper lighting down here, because this just doesn't work as a. It's a big space. It needs probably 2 or 3, maybe even 4 lanterns. So that gets you to there. I can't remember. Oh, I think it's... No? Those. Oh, okay, like that. One, 2, 3, 4 perhaps for now. And then I'll use dirt for scaffold for now. I did bring ladders, but I think I'd prefer to actually have some stairs. We've got the space for it, so it just makes a lot of sense to me. Anyway, let me just continue, and once we get light, I will bring us back. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I think we've done about as much as we can over here. I will get rid of that, and we need to basically get more grass. I'm not confident about getting grass in this area just because, you know, there's a bear somewhere about, and you know, I'd rather not mess with the bear. So we've got the mezzanine in. I've split the window here, so that's all nice, and I'll probably stick some fence or something up there, just some to give it a bit of decoration. And yeah, this is it so far. So I'm going to leave that behind. Everything else needs to come back with me. So we are going to head back up to the house for the next episode to harvest and do all the things. But this is definitely autumn, or here as well as at the other side. And I need a trapdoor. I must remember a trapdoor. And we've got, you know, this is starting to look almost finished. We need to also experiment with the undersides to see whether I can do anything interesting with a thatch there. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.